Let's play a
Now, what do you think of this? I slapped a woman who took my baby out of its stroller at the park.
Shanelle, two things. You do not have a baby, and why are you slapping people in public? This is shocking.
Not me. I've put myself in her position. As if I was her.
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah. So this story's
Wow.
crazy,
Okay,
right? Here we go.
Tell me.
Yesterday I was at the park with my 6-month-old daughter, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice day. They've got to set the scene always. Like last
You
week
have
was
to.
I was at home minding my own business. Now it's at the park and it's a nice day.
So they can reel you in so you can be empathetic, right?
Yes.
In the end, you're like, oh, they
It
live
was
in...
a storm.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Context.
Exactly. And I was enjoying some time outside with her. Of course you were. I had her in a stroller and we were sitting on the bench when this normal crazy-looking Karen came up to us.
Normal crazy? Okay. Karen,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. She started, so she looked normal but had a twitch. Maybe that's what
Okay,
she meant.
Yeah, first sign.
She started making small talk, which was fine at first, but then she started asking all these personal questions about how old she was, if she was breastfed, bottle fed, stuff like that.
Right,
I was getting
okay.
uncomfortable, she
Yes.
said. Suddenly, she reached into the stroller and picked up Emily without asking. Right? First of all, that's terrible.
No, you never pick up someone's baby.
And don't put your manky old fingers in the stroller either.
No, unwritten rule. I remember
Don't
nanas
touch.
doing that. I don't know if you had that,
Yeah, I
but
did.
they'd pinch the cheeks of the baby, or I had one kiss them, I reckon. Skylar was like, get your dirty dog nana lips away. Like with your bloody God knows what illness you have. And
Oh, you've just touched a shopping trolley, which is manky as, and then you've got to touch
Yes.
yuck.
why?
Germaphobe,
So picked
right.
picked up the baby.
I freaked out and told her to put my baby down. Now, most people would go, oh, sorry. Most people
Yeah.
probably wouldn't pick it up, but if they did, they'd realise straight away they've crossed this line.
Yes.
She ignored me and started cooing and making faces at Emily.
Ignoring.
Oh, shh. Oh, Gucci. Ignoring the mum.
And then they start diagnosing the baby, like, oh, there's a bit of colic there. Oh, look, her feet are cold. Have you got socks? It's like,
Have you got socks?
fucking socks. Doesn't need socks. It's 40 degrees. Oh, but babies can't regulate their temperature.
Yeah.
Got some socks.
Yeah.
Two pairs.
And a beanie. Where's a beanie?
They lose the heat from the head. Sorry, back to the slap.
True.
I can't wait for the slap.
I was panicking and I yelled at her to give my daughter back, but she wouldn't listen.
No.
Oh, now the music's starting. Now the thunder starts at the park. In that moment, my protective instincts kicked in. I grabbed Emily out of her hands, pushed her away. She stumbled back and I slapped her. I think I might have hit her with something because she started bleeding from her nose.
I think I might have hit her with something. Now, how do you not? She definitely hit her with something.
Bit like me when I carry crystals in my bag. Whack! Hit in the face with a crystal.
I'm pretty sure that I picked up a log and hit her in the nose, but I couldn't be sure.
No, it happened so quickly. The emotions were heightened.
Or one of those bloody like Lamar's toys.
Yeah.
You know, with a hard rattle on the
Oh
end.
my! Well, there's some hard. Yeah, we could absolutely knock her out with one of those. So
Bleeding.
said she started screaming that I assaulted her, and they were going to call the police. A crowd started gathering, so people were telling her she was out of line, whilst others were looking at me like I was the crazy one. So of course she went to Reddit and asked, "Am I the asshole?" Unanimous support for her, saying this woman is a loon. The word Karen was thrown about. Poor anyone that has the name Karen. It's not fair.
It's not fair. Why? Hang on. That's wrong. Why is she a Karen?
Oh,
I thought that's people who
we're entitled.
and
This
complain.
woman is just an idiot.
Well, she's just an idiot. Yeah, she's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An idiot.
An idiot.
She's an idiot.
She's a bloody buffoon. Isn't she?
So someone picking up, but the ignoring, like,
Oh, yeah.
cuckoo.
Yeah, no, you can't. I don't know about the hitting, but maybe just the lioness came out in her and she needed to do something
She
in the moment.
absolutely grappled her like MMA style.
Yeah. Give me my baby back.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've had someone put my baby on the ground before. I was at a little gathering of a neighbour and there was other people I didn't know.
Yeah.
And this woman must have been in her 60s. Said, oh, can I have a hold? You know, people get quite confident. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay. And I gave her to Skylar, to this woman. So she held her for a bit and was having a conversation while she's holding her as if, which is weird as well.
Yeah.
Because not with me. She's having a conversation with someone else whilst holding my baby.
Right.
And
So
it kind of
ignoring
looks
that
she'd
you're
taken-
there.
Yes, taken ownership of the baby. Then at one point, she can't be bothered holding Skylar, so she puts her between her legs on the floor. And Skylar can sit up like she was sitting up at this stage, but she just put her on the floor And I looked, I'm like, she's put my baby on the floor. I was like, this woman has put my, and whenever I saw her in the neighbourhood, I was like, that was a woman who put my baby on the floor.
Yeah, that fucker.
You can't just put babies on the
I
floor.
would have liked to
of a
see
stranger.
you slap her
Yes.
for such a stupid move.
I was going to poke her in the eyes with an olive in a toothpick. Get her right in there. But, people do weird things. I don't know why. I would
Just
never do that.
A tip to anyone that's listening, and feel free to pass this information on. Do not touch anyone else's child without asking.
No. And don't feed them things either.
And don't put them on the floor.
Or, yeah, what she said.